Hey guys, I am back. As you can see, I'm still in the same room. Let's just quickly get through this, yeah?
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
So this game is very interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's go through here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's go over here, and I know where the keypad is now.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 28. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
What? No, stop. Stop. Stop it. Can I have some wine? Stop it.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay, well, I think this, well, near this part is where I get another option. So let's see what happens. Oh, this game.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh. Yeah, worth a try, right?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
It's okay.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Mm-hmm. Whee! Whee! Oh. Where am I?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell. Goodbye. Hello?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Huh? Hi, lady. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Whoa.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Nature paintings. You mean the cliche paintings? They're not even paintings, they're photographs. They're completely different. 1, 2, 3. There's a desk. Interesting. Button sounds. I like the third one. Oh. What is this? There's that room. I want to go to the other room. Stanley, I wish you could run and jump and pick up things. Office clock. Actually, my school clock looks like that too, so... Speaking of which, college is really annoying. Wait, there's other places? Can I go here?
Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you?
Huh. Talent and Tiger roughly 2 separate times over 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes. Not used in the final game.
For the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of all level design.
Oh my god.
It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitive.
Huh. What is this? Cool. Boss's office. Ah, wow, that was really plain. I guess it's just the layout, but still. So I go here and up here. Oh, what's this? Warzone. Whoa, that's cool. Hey. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up at a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was just far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Wow. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh. I make fun of first-person shooters all the time, and I play it all the time, so it's not even that bad. What is this? Stanley Parable... Wait, these screenshots of the... Okay. The points, okay. This text, if someone could just get rid of this text, maybe I could see what the game is. Okay, this is pretty cool. What's this? Oh, what? What is this? Narrator emails? Okay. Interesting. This is actually pretty cool. I'm glad they added this in. What is this? The apartment timer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Wait, what? Oh, start back. Whatever. The cargo lift. Oh, this is different. So different designs. Since I'm going into game design, this is actually really interesting for me. Wow, look at this, guys. Look at it. Sending model. The game is now paused. Escape menu. It's awesome. Jesus, how many things are there? What about this place? Where does this place lead to? It's a nothing. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012, and features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Yeah. Oh. Huh. It's like cinema. It's like Gmod Cinema. And I play there all the time. So if you guys find me on Gmod Cinema, go ahead and... yeah, just do whatever. show me some videos if you want. Gmod Cinema. Let's see, Freedom Ending. Huh. I was just here. I see. Countdown desk? Whoa, what? Oh. Oh, that's weird. I'll go there in a bit. It's interesting. What is this? Oh, I see. Oh. Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. Oh, that's cool. Basically, he got a wider desk, he got more file cabinets, and now some of them are open. Some open file cabinets. Okay. And his desk is a bit more organized, but... huh, that's interesting. It's like I'm in the White House. I'm in the White House. So weird. Why are there chains here? Okay, let's go through the exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now.
Okay, well... that was another ending, apparently. So... how about we do it again? There is, I think, 1 or 2 more things that I want to try out for this game, and then I'm done with the quote-unquote playthrough of whatever this is. So, okay, be right back, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Took a bit of a break, some water break. Drank some water. Press the button. Okay, so let's move on
All
forward.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Or I haven't, and this is just a surprise party for me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So I'm guessing if I go to the left, we'll just progress the storyline, so I'm just gonna keep going
Stanley
here.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Wait, where am I? Wait, this isn't the same room.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This isn't the same. I'm so confused. Something in my room smells like chocolate. Oh, what the? Welcome to the whiteboard. Yay, another ending, you guys. No. No.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't
Was
make
that
a single
it?
difference. Nor did
Oh,
it
it's right here.
advance the story in
Oh,
any way.
okay. I'm sorry.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Nope.
open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure just progress the storyline, so I'm just gonna go through here.
Stanley was so bad at
saw something
following
over here.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Is there a way of getting down here without plunging to my death? Because look at that, there's something right there. There has to be something that won't let me plunge to my death. I mean, really. Really now. Stanley, why can't you jump? Do not jump from the cargo lift. All in its emotion will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. Of course. Is there no way to get down there? I thought there would be. I guess not. Can I plunge to my death again? Let's plunge to my death again.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job,
so funny.
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
The noise that it makes too. Oh, it's disgusting. It was so funny. Okay, so now we're back. That was a weird ending. Okay, I guess we could do like one more.
A soft wind
yeah.
blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Let's go
When
through
Stanley
this.
came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, I'll.
Stanley was so bad.
I'm not gonna plunge to my death this time.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her? Who is this her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay. Okay, so... It's dark.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the
What?
one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Yeah, I'm not stuck anymore. Whee!
Sorry,
Oh.
but you're in my story now.
Oh. Hi, creepy wife.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning. Press 9. 2. Oh, I can't do it.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press Y.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
L.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press 9 to watch TV. Okay.
And so he began to fantasize about his
But
own
that's not
job.
TV.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys. Okay.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press G.
As he wandered
Wait, what?
through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
1 to 2. Okay.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I love you.
But there is no answer.
Oh no.
How could
They're
there
not
possibly
real.
be? In reality, all
Sad
he's doing
face.
is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
8 to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Too bad.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
To question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
And
stop.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Well, that ending was unique. I guess that's it.